How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing okay.
There's something that I want to show you guys. First off, I want to thank Jack Gunski for his contribution. Great friend of the channel.
Oh, never thank Jack. Never do that.
Oh, my bad. Jack, I guess I take it back then.
Yeah.
But
Always thank Jack.
But I want to show you guys this, and again, thank Jack for it. So let's play the new intro.
Welcome to the Midnight Show with the Midnight Crew. Rotncorpse, Angela Arrega, James Colley, Terry Diamantis, and our host, Alexander. With that, ladies and gentlemen, let us begin.
Again, want to thank Jack for his contribution.
That was awesome.
So this is not a dig at anyone's age or anything, but y'all remember Johnny Carson?
I remember.
Yes.
I know
Hearing
of
about
Johnny.
him.
Yeah, you know how he had the intro and he would have the guy saying the names and whatnot. And I'm like, who has I love Jack's game. He literally sounds like a game show host. Not a game show host, but like Roddy Piper from Price is Right. Roddy. Sorry, my bad. I'm thinking of the wrestler.
The wrestler.
Yeah, but he has that flair when he said, he's doing and Rotncorpse, Angela Arrega. It's just something about the way he says it harkens back to those types of intros, that era. So I had to.
He has a very movie tone newsreel man voice.
He does.
I stand by my comment in chat. Mute Jack, even on here, I can't escape the prick.
But again, again, thank Jack for the contribution. Thank you, Rodden and the Creep, for the music. I don't remember. I think I just stole the video off of YouTube. It was just a rising moon, so whatever.
I mean, heck, you could always have other people do it, and like occasionally you can send them like what you're going to put underneath, and they can actually say that with it.
Oh shit! That'd be even better.
So you could go back and forth. Use that one as your basis and whatnot, but you could always do it if you're going to have like a special guest and whatnot. So like. I was like the one I remember is like, Rotncorpse. When he explains things, it's probably poorly.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. That does sound nice. I can get you guys honestly, the main issue I have with making the intros is I want to do something differently every time, because it's a different show. Not necessarily a different show, but a different.
Well, I mean, you could also do
new show.
Yeah, you could also do something similar to like Scott Scribelite, to where he's got all the different wowie wows.
That's true.
Which I still am curious if he'd accept just being sent one.
You can always ask him. I would love to give him a wow.
Oh, wow.
See, I would end the final wow as a question.
Wowie, wow.
Like you actually have to tilt your head for some odd reason, just because that's the way it always goes. Like wow.
I think just get Ryan George to do it. He's got the wow.
Yeah, wow. What is that? It's a super easy, barely an inconvenience.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I'm gonna need you to get way off my back there, sir. Man, Screen Rants is hilarious as fuck. And his
it's okay to stay way off his back. Unless it's prison
Well,
rules.
the thing is, I know nothing about Screen Rants except that Ryan George is or was on that channel, because now he's on his own channel, and that's what I watch.
Yeah, that's what I watch now.
But the only thing I know about Screen Rants is that that's where Ryan George got his start. Everything. I don't know if they do anything else other than his pitch meetings.
That's all I watch Screen Rants for, is his pitch meetings.
Yeah, I think everyone did.
You know, and that's probably why he started his own channel, because he that's what everybody wanted. Oh man. So Angela, I've been meaning to ask you this because you work at San Diego's Convention Center, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes.
So do you know about San Diego's Comic-Con?
I think everyone knows about that.
Before I had started working there.
Oh no, I'm asking specifically for this year because it's the Hellfire Gala. They're doing.
James?
You okay, James?
I'm here.
Okay.
His oxygen.
I've got my oxygen on. I'm
Okay.
good.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So it's the Hellfire Gala is apparently happening on San Diego Comic-Con.
I'm not that up to date on what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But that will probably take place on Saturday.
This Saturday or
Saturday of Comic-Con.
Oh, Saturday of Comic-Con. I'm gonna need lots of pictures.
I cannot take pictures when I am on the
God damn it.
show floor working. And I can only be on the show floor
When you're
when
working.
I have a ticket.
God damn it.
Apparently, I need to think of everything for you. Just get a bionic eye that functions as a camera, and then no one will know you're taking photos.
Exactly. See, Ty gets it.
Yeah.
Ty gets it.
Get a drone that you can have like filming you third person, been like, no, this is just recording me for my work.
Yeah, apparently, Marvel is. I was listening to Clownfish TV, and they were talking about how that San Diego Comic Con, they're doing a LARP gala event where you could come dressed as your in your finest for the Hellfire Club thing.
Okay, are we talking Stranger Things Hellfire Club?
Probably.
Or are we talking
Like,
actual Hellfire Club?
X-Men Hellfire Club.
Okay.
So there's a big
okay.
and the Hellfire Club on X-Men, it's a big gala. It's literally the Hellfire Gala where it's stupid as fuck. All the mutants get dressed up in like their finest. Let me show you some pictures if I can find some. It's fucking ridiculous. Hellfire Gala.
I do like Rotten's picture at the moment.
Yes, that's what made me laugh, actually. I can tell you that most likely it will be Saturday evening when the masquerade usually is. James, darling.
Okay.
I'm here. I'm good.
Yeah. All right. This one's great. I'll use this one. So, I mean,
James is providing this evening's ASMR.
He is.
Mm-hmm.
Exit solo. Present. Share screen. Share screen. Let me see. Can you guys see it?
It's loading.
Not yet. It's like,
Now I can see it.
ooh.
So this is the Hellfire. It's a comic event where all the X-Men, their villains, everybody in the Marvel universe gets dressed up in like these gaudy outfits, and it's supposed to be like this big ass crossover event. So you got like X-23, and you got like Scarlet Witch, you know, Doctor Doom. I also like Doctor Doom's Hellfire outfit. You know, She-Hulk, and this year they're doing a live action, a LARP version, I guess, for the Masquerade, the Hellfire Club.
As long as they have Cable What's the other one? Iceman and Captain Commando, who's not even a Marvel character, but I want him there anyway. Then my Marvel response
This is Iceman.
This literally could be just them having cosplayers out during the show in general.
It really is. It really is. It's them probably trying to steal designs and whatnot of things. But yeah, this is just some of the outfits. I think this is 2022's Hellfire Club Gala. You know, so
interesting.
What up, Cool Frog? What you say?
I am not a fan of this Hellfire look. I mean, Hellfire Club was exclusive to the Hellfire Club.
It really was. It was the king of hearts, queen of hearts, queen of diamonds, king of spades, queen of clubs, king of clubs. It was the Hellfire Club. It was Emma Frost, Sebastian Shaw, and that's the only ones I remember. That's the only ones that really mattered.
Not a clue.
Like, so
Sebastian Shaw was, I believe he was the White King or the Black King.
He was the White King because Emma Frost was the White Queen. And
then you had
Emma Frost,
yeah,
and her Stephen Cuckoos. Emma Frost had to have the most ridiculous power in all of Marvel, and it pisses me off. She's a psychic. The diamond body, and she's a psychic.
But she's not anywhere near the level of.
What'd you say?
I said she's nowhere near the level of a psychic as Xavier or Jean Grey.
Yeah, but her diamond form gives her resilience to, like, they can't really mess with her mind. That's one of the reasons why everyone hates.
Isn't that only when she's in her diamond form, though?
Yeah, it's only when she's in her diamond form, but she can maintain it for a good hot minute.
Mm.
And she's literally the resilience of a diamond. Therefore, her punch has weight behind it. So again, that's supposed to be at San Diego Comic-Con. What other bits of news I wanted to talk about before we begin? The City Bike current shit. What are your takes on that?
The what?
The City Bike current fiasco.
I honestly don't fucking care.
I haven't paid attention to it. Last I heard, she was found innocent. Like the lawyer proved that the black guys were stealing from her, not the other way around. So I just stopped paying attention after that.
Okay.
Go ahead, Angela.
I wasn't sure what we were talking about until Terry said that.
Yeah, my take on it is, so from what everybody's been saying, looking at what I can understand, like, they were bogarting that particular bike and she wanted to use it. She had every right to use it if she paid for it, and she did. And they were in the wrong. Like, you can't bogart something.
I'm going to put it this way. Why the fuck is a pregnant woman riding a bike?
It was more like a motorized scooter.
Again, something on two wheels. She's pregnant. Get a fucking Uber. Take the subway. Like, you shouldn't.
No, don't take the subway and no, don't take the subway in New York.
Okay, yeah, New York. Get an Uber. Take a taxi.
No, it's the subway in Chicago that you've got to watch out for. That's mega country.
Well, she's white. She's fine in Chicago. Again, it's MAGA country. She's a white woman. She's protected. Yeah. But in everywhere else, she's kind of fucked. There's Roman vagrants around.
See, I'm just not trying to bring my mood down right now. I'm pretty happy. I've had a pretty productive day, even though I slept wrong or something, and my right knee has been fucking bugging me all goddamn day.
Yeah.
Aw.
Really? Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I don't know what the fuck happened.
Old
Doggy,
age.
you need a hug.
Got my workout in. Freaking got the red dot mounted on my freaking 22 Magnum semi-auto pistol.
There you go.
Got a video out. I mean, I've actually been productive.
See, I
There you
have
go.
not had a productive day. I have done literally nothing but watch YouTube since I woke up.
Was that your goal?
No, my goal is to play Fights in Tight Spaces, but I know that if I start playing that, I will lose track of time, and then I wouldn't have been on time for this stream. So I'm deliberately not playing it until after the stream because,
I'm surprised you're not playing it while you're out on the stream.
well, no, because it takes too much concentration. I wouldn't be talking to anyone.
That's true.
But yeah, that shit is fucked up. British people gotta deal with some Roman cunt named Mizzy or Mizafucker, whatever his name is.
Oh, that dumbass. There's
Yeah.
a reason why in a lot of like rural areas and whatnot, like they do this shit in places like England or typically Democrat cities and whatnot. And notice
So
they
you
don't
get shot.
Well, notice they also don't do it in like the hood because they know they would get the shit kicked out of them and never seen from again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're not gonna get the whole what was it the Russian chick that a guy tried to rob her, what was it, salon or something, and she basically held him captive for I think like 6 months as a sex slave.
Really?
Oh my god.
Like, she kicked the shit out of him because of all the martial arts and everything she knows. Plus, she's basically like if I remember correctly, she's kind of like Amazonian or some shit. But yeah, basically, it was just like, God, you're good enough to fuck for a while until she basically got caught. And they're just like, I don't think she ever got charges pressed because if I remember correctly, he had an actual weapon and she still kicked his ass.
Shit. Shit. Wait a minute. I think he made out like a fucking bandit. He got to be a sex slave?
Oh.
I don't think a slave of any kind is going to be
Is
all that
a
much
good
fun.
thing, Tier.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
I mean, unless it's a consensual thing that you play out, I don't think that that's something that's okay.
No.
I'm pretty sure she fed him.
Yeah, probably.
I don't think he had a job. I mean, if he was robbing people, I'm pretty sure he didn't have work to go to. You know, she comes home.
That may be, but imprisoning people in your basement is still pretty bad. And then continually raping them is just a step worse than that.
Fine. The moral police got me there. I guess I'll release my
Yeah.
Whoa, okay.
He's been inspired by Jack Cochran. He's got his own subterranean love den.
Look, if they're there by choice and they're willing to go through it, and as long as when they say they're done, you know, they get to leave and whatnot, technically it's just consensual.
Again, we don't call them love dungeons anymore. We call them sexnasiums.
God, no, I could think because of that. All I could think of is the meme where like the person goes into like someone's bedroom and they see the straps and everything for a bunch of BDSM gear, and they're like, "Oh my god, how many dogs does this person own?" Now I got to see if I can find it.
Sticks and stones may break my bone, but whips and chains excite me.
I've heard that one before, yeah.
I like Shel Silverstein's. Please, sticks and stones may break my bones, so please do not throw sticks and stones.
Yeah.
Simple and direct.
Yeah, and honest. All right, Angela. James, you said you had a few articles you want to read. Terry, you're never getting a smug on article as long as I live.
Yeah.
Aw, I want to hear from
It's good
Terry.
to want things.
Exactly. You know, we all want things.
Yeah.
You know, I want a sandwich right now, but I don't have one.
Well, go make one. Let's see.
Yeah.
So should I do these in the order that they're in chat, or
It's up to you. Since they're James's,
let's start off
choice.
with the. Okay, since they're in our side chat, let's go ahead and start off with the first one, the PGA Tour.
Do you need to bring it up on?
Yes, please.
if you could please bring it up on the.
Hold on.
Every time there's dead silence like that where an article's supposed to come up, I just want to go from the corner and be like, Elon Musk.
Yeah. The world's richest man and poster child for narcissism is looking to buy Twitter.
All right. It's up.
Right.
Can you see it?
Yes, Michael Block. This guy, he goes into the PGA tournament. It's an open tournament for anyone and everyone. Okay, nobody remembers who won it, but this guy, he does a hole-in-one in a par 3. This guy right here is an amateur. I mean, he's at a local golf course. He's their pro for lessons and such. Which kind of brings up the similarity between this and a movie called Tin Cup. Did you ever see it with Kevin Costner, Chief Marine, and
I've seen that one.
Rene Russo?
Best scene in that one is when the one dude goes to outdrive him, and he freaking does a drive at the driving range at like 300 yards, and the guy's like, "Oh, I can beat that." Who's the current pro and whatnot? And he turns and hits it down the road, so it just keeps bouncing on the fucking pavement and outdoing him. And it's just like, it was one of those like, I should have fucking specified it had to be on the driving range.
And the thing that makes him really stand out this week is, it shows he scored an 81 going in the opening round. And he did 3 strokes better in the second round. But in his second round, on a par 3, I guess he sliced it and it went on this gravel bridge.
Am I supposed to read the article, or are you just gonna
I just wanted to talk about it.
Okay.
Okay. If you scroll down, there's a video there. But I don't know if you'll get dinged for reading it or for watching it. Okay, but right here.
I know is Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty.
This guy right here.
Let's
this
take a
shot.
Look.
Intelligence is the foundation of any business. But if every
God damn it,
I would silence. I would mute it.
Yeah, if you're using Chrome, you can right click on the
Got steady. Oh no!
Yeah, I did.
It might be on the bridge. It is.
It's crossing the bridge.
It's going to stay on
Not
the
a
bridge.
bad shot.
I mean, it's better than getting a water penalty.
That upslope, it looks like Gary on the bridge trying to go up and over.
Well, he got it up and over. Exceptional shot.
Did it go in?
That was incredible.
No.
But damn dear.
That's an all-world 4. I mean, that second shot that he hit from the bridge could have ended in
not a bad
sheer
shot.
disaster. That thing could have gone anywhere.
I'm be honest, I don't know much about it.
Yeah, this guy right here is the living embodiment of Tin Cup. Okay, from last week, because of his hole-in-one in the final round, and then relax and what am I thinking? Okay. Oh, my oxygen's off. Hold on a second.
All right.
Okay, let me get there myself. Okay, last week his hole-in-one, and then this week hit that shot that you just saw.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to be hands down the embodiment of the character from Tin Cup. I mean, it's an amazing story about a simple guy doing a great thing.
An underdog.
Yes, it is. And that's all I had on that.
All right. Well, all right. Want to move on to James's next one. Which one you want? God damn it,
James is gone.
Well, in
And
his
James.
absence, I will talk about Butterfree.
Oh, Lord Jesus Christ.
There he is.
Hey, James.
I'm sorry, I tried
which one you
to
want
zoom
next?
in a little bit to where I wasn't touching any buttons, and I touched a button.
Yeah.
Always.
Oh,
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
My seat
Probably
probably
James trying not to touch any buttons.
James, stop touching buttons.
And that doesn't, and then nothing. Oh,
I
like
can
those.
do nothing.
Aw.
Okay, I don't know what the next one is because I come back and the chat's blank now.
I
Okay, well,
have.
And what's up, Johnny?
What up,
there's
Hellcat?
one that says I'm a whore, and there's
Okay,
one
that one.
says George
Let's-
Floyd kidnapping victim.
I want to save the horror for last. Let's go ahead and do George Floyd.
All right, let me pull it up. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, I'm impressed. Not many people can kidnap others while they're dead. So, I mean, props to George Floyd if he's still kidnapping people.
I know.
No.
You know, he got that thug life, man.
Can y'all see?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you'll
Let
pull up
me-
this, there you go, good. I'll go ahead and read it since.
I'll read it. Shit, fuck it. I'll
Okay.
do it.
I'll do it.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, Angela.
Okay. This is James said St. Floyd's will be done.
No.
Commenting on Dave Vella's post regarding a girl in the picture who was kidnapped by George Floyd and brutally beaten during a home invasion. George and his accomplices searched her apartment for drugs and money. She was pregnant at the time, and George put a gun to her belly and asked if she wanted her, and that's where baby to live or die. I bet you never saw this story on mainstream Democrat-owned lying media.
You know what? I was already over that George Floyd shit when George Floyd died, and I don't think Michael Chauvin should have gotten what he got.
Well, he definitely should have got arrested for doing the dumb shit he did, but they definitely pushed it further than it should have been.
It should have. What about technically? He should have had, if I'm not mistaken, the concept of qualified immunity. He didn't
No, because qualified immunity is supposed to be used for something if you're actually in whatever and whatnot. And considering the fact that they actually had gotten him in the vehicle and then pulled him out of the vehicle, he was no longer doing the things he was supposed to do. Now, it might have been okay at the time to use a knee like that per that police department. But as soon as he got him in the car, his job was to remove him from the area. And he didn't do that.
I mean, I think the reaction should have been, "Oh, oops, one less thug on the streets." Did anyone see who did it? No, nothing. Okay.
Well, see, the problem with that situation was it was a white cop doing this to a black man, and it is whenever a cop is involved, it's instantly blown out of proportion. Whenever you add race to a cop situation, it becomes a fucking nightmare. You know, play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. He should have now. I'm not saying there aren't bad cops out there. Like there are corrupt.
Oh yes.
Every organization, every club, every social group, every circle of friends has somebody in there that is doing something they're not supposed to do. Like that's just how humans are.
Well,
like,
I will say I do think it's worse with police because if you think about the nature of the job, it attracts people who want that kind of power over others. So
yeah,
the bad apple rate in police is going to be higher than in other professions, but that's why you're supposed to have strict screening to keep those people out.
Yes. And then it doesn't help with the police unions because with that, since unions aren't done the way they should be done to where everyone actually goes through and takes part and isn't just trying to basically, well, in a lot of cases, fuck over who they work for.
Mm-hmm.
And that whole situation, plus it's already been ruled on, I want to say by the Supreme Court, that the police have no freaking duty to protect and serve. Like to protect.
That is so absurd to me.
Yeah.
No, Hellcat, I didn't see. Could you either send it to? As a matter of fact, again, as always, do you want on Hellcat?
I would laugh so hard if you sent that invitation and Will It Forge showed up like with on the corner.
Shit. If Will wants, anybody wants on, I don't mind. Shit, I love talking to y'all.
No, I just think it's funny because Frost had said Johnny Hellcat's going to be the guest for the corner, and then Will It Forge was on instead. It just sort of was funny.
But like you were saying, Frosted, not Frosted, damn, called you Frosted, Rodden, my bad. Like you were saying, Rodden, you know, it's just the nature of who's attracted to it. Like you have what is called milk money police. You know, those guys that got abused when they were younger, and now they're trying to take it out on someone else.
Oh yeah, and then it doesn't help that anyone who tries to stop the corruption in there basically just gets smacked down or kicked out. So they lower standards and they just keep bringing in worse and worse people. And then when they want to start going and militarizing and whatnot, like there's still good cops out there. It's just, it all depends on the area, and it is getting harder to find them.
Yeah, and you got those cops who was looking for, who've been on the force forever, who honestly want to do a good job, and then they're getting demonized. Like that defund the police shit, you're only incentivizing the worst of the worst. You know,
that was the weird thing. Is like, because when you look at what happened with the George Floyd thing originally, before BLM got all fucking retarded and Antifa got even more retarded, in that scenario, the entire nation and even most of the police departments were like, you know what? People are right. The police reform is in order, and we should look into it. And then you just had a bunch of dumb fuckery of people who go like, oh, all police do is kill unarmed black men. And it's just like, no, they fucking don't. It's kind of like the old saying, if every interaction you have with a cop is a bad interaction, you're probably the issue, not the cop. Unless it's somehow the same cop every time.
Yeah.
Hello, your boy Cat.
How's it going?
Yeah.
What up, Hellcat?
How's it going?
Johnny.
Good morning.
I think he was feeling outnumbered, so he wanted another black creature on the stream.
Yeah. I feel a little attacked.
Outnumbered.
Earlier. No, I feel a little attacked earlier by Rodney and Terry Bot. So, oh shit, I didn't even do the intros, man. Wow. Fuck.
I mean, you fucking walked into the one where you're like, oh, what is this? Pick on a black guy or pick on Tier Day? And it's like, what, a day ending in Y?
Yeah, it really was.
Now, the video that I was referencing in the chat, it was a Did You Know Gaming video that was talking about essentially Zelda games that were teased, and then trying to find out if
And
they
never
were
produced.
actual. Well, trying to find out if there were actual games or if it was just something that someone was spreading some bullshit. And the first one was an HD remake for Zelda 2. And it turns out that it was bullshit. And it was actually the number one cited source for it was Brian Stelter.
The fuck?
Hilarious.
The Brian Stelter at the time.
The Potato Man himself?
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
Fucking thumb.
Yeah. And I'm like, I have to tag Jack and Monkey in this. They have to watch that. That is absolutely hilarious.
Before we move on from the George Floyd thing, my whole point of posting that on or retweeting that on Twitter, nobody's hands were clean in that situation with George Floyd.
Yeah,
that I'll admit.
Nope.
I mean, that's like, you can tell how dumb people are in those situations whenever Kyle Rittenhouse gets brought up. And they brought up how the protests that were being done was for a black man that got killed when he hadn't been killed. The guy that sexually assaulted his former girlfriend, then stole her car and also assaulted her on top of that.
And kidnapped his kids.
And then also, they're like, well, he shot and killed 3 black men. No, he shot a pedophile and 2 other pieces of shits. And the only black guy he shot at, he fucking missed.
Jump kick man.
Yeah.
What up, Frosted? See, you speak of the devil and he appears.
But no, I wanted to. I felt that needed like vocal clarification, just because of the fact that it's fucking hilarious.
Link it in private chat, and we'll watch it, or we'll watch at least that snippet.
I don't know if we got nailed, I wouldn't risk it.
All right, well, yeah, you say so. I'll look at it later. Then
I'll send you the message. I'll put the link in the DM.
I think Brian Stelter should start his own YouTube channel where he reviews games.
Well, if you can get past the
reliable gaming. No, I would like to see Brian Stelter play Cuphead. 20 minutes.
I'm Brian Stelter, and today we're going to try to make it through the tutorial.
No.
Speaking of the cop thing, it reminded me of something. I'm getting older, and my mind is going. I wanted to say, it'll come back to me. Fuck it. I'm old.
Why can't?
But yeah. Again, there are good cops. There are bad cops. There are good postmen. There are bad postmen. There are good insurance adjusters. There are bad insurance adjusters. There are good computer programmers. There are bad computer programmers.
But insurance companies as a whole should be fucking removed.
Yeah.
But
there's bad lawyers. There's worse lawyers.
There are good lawyers. Then there's what's his name? The one that prosecuted Kyle Rittenhouse. Binger.
Oh, I'm going to say extra doubt on the good lawyers thing.
I think Ricada is a good.
Okay, but to say the proper of that, there's bad lawyers and then not as bad lawyers.
Okay.
I'm sure Ricada would see that and go, yeah, he's not wrong.
You can try showing that one part because I had the YouTube link in there
of their career of like talking about like what they do as a job. Yes, you could say there are such thing as good lawyers because they're good at what they do, but like
fair point
of what we consider them in society, there are bad lawyers and then there are not as bad of lawyers. It's the whole thing of like, If they were on fire, I might piss on them to put them out.
Oh God!
There are bad leeches, and good leeches, but leeches nonetheless.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to clip this one.
Maybe just pause a lot. Pause. We'll go.
Nah, because they were watching Asteroids and I forget the other one.
They also had whole like 30 seconds of they were talking, but the video hadn't been paused.
It's definitely Frosted.
Yeah, I won't risk it. I'll save this for next one. That way I can clip it. Then there's Matlock. Matlock is an awesome lawyer.
I only like the theme song to that show. Like I would sit down, watch the theme song, and then I'd lose interest in the actual lawyery stuff. Because like I was a kid at the time, so like, this is really good music, and then lawyer shit that I don't care about, so I'm leaving.
What was the guy's name that portrayed Matlock?
Andy Griffith.
Yeah, he wasn't a bad actor.
No, I mean I like the Andy Griffith show. It's just that when I was a kid, I was not interested in the actual show part of Matlock. I just really liked the theme song.
Matlock! So my grandmother, God rest her soul, used to watch British television. She used to watch Harold Blumlow or something to that effect. He was a British. It was sort of like Matlock. He was a British barrister, and he did the British version of what Matlock did. So I didn't mind those types of television. She got me into Doctor Who and whatnot.
Yeah, I think I'd probably enjoy Matlock more if I watched it as an adult. Because that's what happened with the show Yes Minister, where as a kid, it was the same thing. I used to like the introduction because they had like caricatures of the main characters with like giant noses, and I thought it was funny. I used to really like that bit as a kid, and then I'd leave when they started talking politics. But watching it as an adult, it's actually a very, very clever show. I was just, not the target audience at 7 years old.
Man, I agree. Like shows aren't meant for everyone.
Yeah. No, but as an adult, it is a fantastic show, and everyone who is interested in political humor should probably watch it. But if you're a 7-year-old, I can't see that it will hold much appeal to you.
I liked watching all of those when I was a kid. I'd watch like Matlock, Murder, She Wrote, Quincy.
Quincy? I've never heard that one.
Quincy wasn't exactly a lawyer show. He was a guy who did autopsies.
My mum used to like Heartbeat and The Bill. Those like the police shows that she liked.
I've never seen those from Australian television.
They're English. They're not Australian.
Oh, I forget. Y'all do get the BBC over in Imagination Line.
So every episode of Mass
we had a ton of English stuff on TV.
Oh man,
yep.
Yeah, I grew up in an area to where, until we finally got satellite, which back in the day when we first got satellite, it was one of those big like 6-meter diameter satellites.
The actual dish.
Yeah, and we only got out of the 24 channels we only had access to like 7 of them. Otherwise, like I still remember using rabbit ears with aluminum foil.
For most of my life, I've only had access to 5 TV channels. I was a teenager when we finally got the whole cable thing. Before that, ABC, Channel 7, Channel 9, Channel 10, and if you were lucky, you could sometimes get SBS. That's it. Those would be 5 channels.
I will say this: for where my parents live, and it's where I grew up since I was fucking 3, I think it was. They could not get cable until about 2 years ago.
Wow.
They were just 100 feet shy from where the cable stopped.
Ouch.
That's
Damn.
right.
So it's always funny every time we.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna need Terry to.
One moment.
Okay.
So it's always funny whenever they got a call from a telemarketer for the cable company who's like, "Hi, would you like to upgrade to cable?" And my dad's like, "Yeah, I'd love to, but I can't get it because I'm not far enough." Like, what do you mean? This is my address. Oh crap! I'm so sorry we called you.
Terry, Frosted made a an accusation. I'm gonna need you to refute it live on television. Go ahead.
Well, only about 60 to 70% of our shows are like that.
Oh, okay.
There's also throwing beer bottles at koala, or not just koalas, but like
Kangaroos
and the other marsupials. Also, terrifyingly throwing them at, I should say, throwing them at like spiders in a terrified manner as well. You can't forget.
I've seen some of the things y'all call spiders in Australia. And if that ever comes across our borders, I'm fucking nuking Australia.
Yeah, we've got some big ones down here.
No, y'all, those aren't fucking big ones. Those are huge. They're trying to take over the earth. Like that. Have you ever seen arachnophobia?
No. I know. I know.
You want to go with arachnophobia, or is it closer to like eight-legged freaks?
It's it's arachnophobia because
I know.
Eight-legged freaks are aliens. These were just regular fucking spiders.
Eight-legged freaks is not aliens; they are mutated spiders.
Oh, well.
Get your shit right.
My bad. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of evolution. My mistake.
That is aliens.
But the reason why I bring it up because it was just. In arachnophobia, you had the general, and just imagine an army of the generals just fucking being around.
The funny thing is, most of the deadly spiders are not the big ones; it's the tiny ones that you really need to.
Yeah, that's usually how it is.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's like, look at the brown recluse in freaking. The States that can really fuck up a person, and they're like what, barely as big as a quarter.
Shit, what is it called? The Black Widow, the one of the deadliest ones on the earth.
Well, the brown recluse will I think it's caused necrosis of the skin.
Fucking hell!
It's disgustingly.
Yeah, it will fuck you up.
We've got redbacks in Australia. Those are very lethal, and they're not big. They're tiny. So yeah, I mean, the big spiders are probably not the ones to be scared of.
Like I like arachnids. I'm currently at war with the ants in my house because of the summer. They migrated into my house, and I have to fucking fight an army of them.
The tarantulas and the bigger spiders and whatnot. I have the same feeling as for them as if I were ever on like a safari in Africa or something and that. I don't mind seeing them, but I'd rather see them from a distance or have a good thick plate of glass between us.
Yes,
that makes sense.
And by that I mean ballistic resistance. That if I shoot it with some of my bigger, stronger guns, it won't break.
So you want plexi?
That's why I said ballistic glass. I want it to be able to take pretty much if. I don't think it's entirely possible, but I want to, if it can take the round or a shot from a 50 BMG, that's the glass we should be using.
I'm gonna have to put this one on again. Frosted comes through strong. We got redbacks. We call them Indians.
Right.
Wow.
We also have wetbacks. You know, the Spanish.
They're not wetbacks. They're river niggas. Get it right.
We have river niggas. We have regular niggers. We have rice niggers.
No. Black people are nigger classic.
Oh, my bad.
Negro original.
There you go.
Welcome to the soda can aisle of niggers.
I have the whole thing. People being like, you got wetbacks, which come from like Mexico and South America, and then obviously you have your frostbacks, which come from Canada.
Yeah.
They specifically said 2 niggers to let you in on a family secret. I'm Dutch.
I like the idea of Canadians being snow Mexicans. That makes me
Snow Mexicans. If you ever call Jen T that, you have to clip it for me.
Well, she had her own stream or channel called Snow Mexican.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I could see her doing that.
I can. She is that type. Whoa, Andrew, are you moving stuff?
Sorry.
I first heard the phrase "snow Mexican" from Shoe Head. She was using it to describe skeptic. I'm a skeptic.
I mean, my other favorite one for the white people has always been snow chimps.
Snow chimps. So I've told you the story.
I was laughing for like a good 5 minutes when I heard that shit. I don't even remember who was doing the fucking.
I told you the story of Snow Bunny, right?
Yeah, because of a chick you were dating that was like a rabbit.
Yeah, it was a rabbit. She was a white girl, and she said if she could have any pet, she wanted a white rabbit, and I started calling her Snow Bunny because that's what a white rabbit is. It's a fucking Snow Bunny.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's so whenever I refer to a white person as a Snow Bunny, I'm making that reference to that particular instance.
I don't know why, but Mayo Monkey just makes me laugh. As far
as what?
Mayo Monkey.
Mayo Monkey. To quote Gazi Koto, toilet seat complexioned individuals. Oh man. That man is going to go away for life. He ain't going to never see the. Well, then again, he probably wouldn't mind being inside of prison for life.
Oh, wow.
I still remember him being like, what? He would always say, it's like, no, he's not gay. He's like same-sex attracted. And it's like, I was actually waiting for that one black to be like, nigga, that's gay.
Dude, that's gay.
Like, he's not gay. He has relationships with women and sex with men.
He's a gay factory worker from the south. He takes what you pee with and sticks it in his mouth.
Yeah,
that is like the only thing I know about Law and Order is that one clip of the guy saying he's not gay because he has relationships with women and sex with men. That's the only thing I know about Law and Order, and it's fucking hilarious.
That means you're gay. Ice-T's best line ever.
Yeah,
and you're right. You can't be the Alabaster Savage. Problem is, I can't be an Alabaster Savage. So
No. The Alabaster Savage beats you. That's how that's supposed to work.
Oh, my bad. I can't be one. So I'm offended.
Ooh. So good question. Do we want to do my last article?
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Or meme? It's a meme.
I'm a whore.
Yes, please.
Well, I am a whore, but that's irrelevant. All right.
Now all I can think of every time something goes like that is Beer Fest, the grandma.
The whore.
We are all whores in some way, Mr. Badgernath.
The whore. Andrew, if you will.
I still
okay. Today I learned the average person has 3 sexual partners in their lifetime. Today I also learned I'm a whore. And, they keep saying whore like it's a bad thing. I hear it all the time from various streams. Being a whore is a bad thing.
It is a bad thing.
I don't think it is. It was an honorable profession back when Wild West was being settled.
I think I suppose from a libertarian point of view, I don't see like anything unethical or immoral about it, but it's not a particularly good way to make a living.
I don't know. I mean, if all I had to do is fuck 4 times a day and I can make $500 a day.
See, I kind of, my response to this one also takes part from a statement from the character Herc. I want to say it was in Far Cry 5, but it was, I never considered someone a whore, usually until they hit double digits, regardless of penileness or vegetalia.
Well, I think there's a difference between a whore and a slut, because a whore's getting paid.
A prostitute, a professional, and someone giving it away for free.
Yeah, as a career option, I would not recommend prostitution. I think there's better ways to make money.
This is a great segue. All right, go ahead, and I'll segue into to my 2 articles before we go to the answer.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's better, but I can't deny that it is easy money, and I can see why a lot of women are, attracted to the idea of easy money, even if it carries long-term consequences that they probably won't like.
Aren't considering.
It's like, I think there's a different comedian I was watching that had the whole thing where it's like he was talking with a girl he was at the time, and she's like, well, that girl, she's a whore. And it's like, okay, so let me get this or it's like whatever. It's like, someone who has sex for whatever, it's like usually at the cost of something. He's like, but she's a whore because she's the one being like, yes, we should have sex. Let's go ahead and do this. It's like, but instead, you're the one who's just like, oh, if we're going to have sex, that's going to cost you dinner now, dinner later, plus an awkward conversation about my dad and probably other things. I stopped listening.
Yeah. So see, me personally, the way I look at it is like this, from the first time that you have sex, under the misguided chemical imbalance and hormones of love. And this is going to be your person. This is the reason why you lose your virginity too. You plan on spending your life together with this individual because of the puppy love, and hormones raging.
And they call it puppy love.
They call it Fella Morte. Tonight.
I call it DiGiorno.
Norte.
What? Fella Norte?
But anywho, the point I'm trying to make here is we barely know what we're doing at that point, From our first experience, it's my thingy goes into her thingy, and please, let's try not to multiply.
No.
Or multiply if that's what you're trying to do.
And just always remember never to just stop mid-thrust and being like, I'm doing this thing I saw on Pornhub. It's called buffering.
Yeah.
Right. But anywho, that's the whole point, And as you move on, you find, after you get past that misguided concept of puppy love and chemical imbalance, and you're able to handle these emotions, we don't want to train anybody. If someone's number is extremely lower than yours, you're going to have to train them. And unless you plan on putting a ring on it, I have no desire to train somebody for someone else to enjoy the fruits of my labor.
Are you seeing it like a transactional event? Like, I'm not training a virgin unless I'm using it.
Exactly. Exactly. Wow. And that's my whole point. So I don't look at whore as a bad thing because, quite honestly, I want someone that's at least, if they're Division 1 and I'm Division 2, okay, teach me something.
The big thing also is, if you look at it,
James, I want to subscribe to your newsletter.
Hold on just a second. Like, you got to think. There's also some people that's like, they're going to have a lower number, but that doesn't mean they didn't have sex a whole bunch of times with that said person. So they're going to learn different things. The only time that you're kind of like, I don't necessarily think I want to be with this person, is if there's someone who, yeah, they've got a large number because they've only banged each of them only like a few times. So they're constantly banging someone new, and it's just like, you're probably going to catch something.
Yeah.
That's why you give them penicillin. That's why you slip penicillin into their drink at dinner. Hello.
Oh my.
All right, we're going to do this like the military.
James is going to roofie people, but
all right, just
it's not a roofie, it's a pre-antibiotic.
As you back up, you slam the needle in their butt cheeks. That way you can push it all in so you can start to massage it as you're stroking into it.
True story.
I'm just going to shake my head and pretend like this whole 5 minutes didn't happen.
That's probably your best bet here.
He says that, and he's going to see one of the other people he knows, probably like TSA or one of his other friends. He's like, "Dude, you're not going to believe what these fuckers I know said." Like,
right?
Like, somehow automatically just like they go to like throw up a freaking sheet or whatnot. All of a sudden, a whole tea set, and they're like, "Go on,
go on." All right, so
but, in all seriousness, though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it as a bad thing. I really don't. And if you're calling someone a whore, examine yourself and think for a minute.
I don't see it as being a whore. If you
enjoy sex, and there's only two groups of individuals on this entire fucking earth that enjoy sex or fun.
Kind of like I said before on this whole situation. It's, yes, as an adult, as a person, you are legally allowed to pretty much have sex with whoever you want as long as it's not rape. So it's as long as it's consensual.
Well, I don't know.
And it's not cheating on a spouse.
So one of those is a moral obligation.
This is my thing on the entire matter. Right.
If you're cheating on a spouse, that's a moral issue. Being that rape is criminal.
A criminal?
The first time it's criminal. But if they keep coming back, it's a fetish.
Oh, Lord. And again, I have no issues. I have no issues with everyone's kinks. I have no issues with everyone's, fetishes. My only issue is this is my issue with that type of shit is don't force that shit on me.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're into puppy play or you're into pet play or you want to pretend to be a kid, like a little, go right ahead. You're consenting adults. Do you? Don't force that shit on me. Don't. Oh well, if you don't fully endorse my puppy play, you're a bigot. I guess I'm a fucking bigot.
No.
Bigot.
And if they're in most BDSM communities, if it's not your thing, it's not your thing.
Yes, but we're talking about a lot of the people that are typically on like Facebook and fucking Twitter that are like, if you don't accept this, you're a bigot. And it's just like, well, then call me a fucking bigot because I don't give a fuck about you. We already know that typically anyone else, it's like, oh, it's not your thing. It's not your thing. I move along. We don't have to worry about the interaction. It's the people that are like, no, we have to put this out there, out in front.
It has to be everywhere, like the fucking furries. Like I'm pretty sure no one would really have an issue with the furries if they didn't make every fucking thing about them fucking furry.
Well, again, that falls into the whole thing. There are furries that don't do that. It always falls to that weird little group that basically tries to make it their personality and always put it out there. And it's just like, it's almost like the equivalent of kind of saying like, you're only doing this because I'm black. And it's like, no, you're only doing this because if it wasn't for the fact of this one trait that you have, you'd have no fucking personality.
Yeah. No, if I was black, I'd punch you in the face and not ask you for consent. Wait, I'm sorry.
That would be
if you need to prove what James is saying.
Terry Bot, I'm sorry. Here, let me make you an admin. You can post the link.
Oh, right. No, Gunski is a furry and he has no personality, so that just backs up everything you were saying.
Exactly.
Gunski has no personality. I didn't know that.
Gunski has a personality. It's dull.
Quippers?
Dull is a personality.
I like Gunski's personality.
Honestly, I love Gunski. He's a great person. Don't kill me, sir.
Hey, I still give him major credit. He takes it in strides, as he should.
Yeah.
Oh, God, y'all are
he
terrible.
understands it. He understands it's all meant in good fun. No one is actually intending to hurt his feelings or upset him. It's just trolling and shit talking.
Mm-hmm.
When the ginger, God damn it, Frosted! Why? I'm so excited and afraid that when the ginger ethnotate is established, they will have their own camp. God damn it, Frosted! Make sure I get. Can you make me a warden of that camp? I just want to ensure that the furry community is protected and safe at the end of a bullet. God damn it. But you're admin now, Tyribot, so you should be able to post a link.
Oh, I already DM'd it to him. It's fine.
Bastard.
Also,
but hold on. So, I wanted since this was a sexual talk, I wanted to segue this one into one of the two articles that I have. The OnlyFans model who found out that her stepfather was her biggest subscriber.
You're welcome.
That's so disturbing.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I might not have found the article, but I gave you the idea.
But speaking of
yes, you did.
I know a website that is for OnlyFans of Pokemon. Allow me to read.
No! God damn it! Let me see if
Terry needs to read his article.
I don't.
No, Terry can't read his article.
Bigot.
He's pokophobic.
Oh,
is what it is.
Bigot. He's
Very good.
pokophobic. Can y'all see it?
It's loading.
It's loading.
Remember, you got to give it time to buffer.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say, it's buffering.
It's taking a long time. It's usually loaded by now. But no, I can't see it. I still can't see it. It's still loading.
But you got to remember.
Well, it's not trying
this
to.
This is on Tears Potato.
Yeah. My net is like ass because I live in the hood. So, but can you see it or?
Nope. Got nothing.
Well, I'll start reading and hopefully it'll come up. Twisting case of OnlyFans star who discovered her stepfather was her top subscriber has revealed her mother. Oh, not that one. That's not the one I want. God damn it.
Well,
I wanted to read that one
that
second.
sounds rather disturbing.
Well, okay, fine then. Her mother and sister turned on her. OnlyFans
Her mother and sister what?
Turned on her.
Turned on her.
Wow.
Supporting her.
Yeah. An OnlyFans star recalled the mortifying moment she learned that her top subscriber turned out to be her stepdad and how shocking the news ripped her family apart. Retail worker Talia Maddie from Newcastle
it just loaded. It just loaded.
It did? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I want to see this chick.
I have to load the other one to get the picture, if I'm not mistaken. But only in New South Wales, if I'm not mistaken, had only been an X-rated. Yeah, really? Okay. Platform for 2 months when she made a horrifying discovery.
Coming after you, hide.
Sorry, that's probably the cop car outside my house.
I couldn't resist.
She became suspicious about her biggest subscriber who spent $2,000 on raunchy content and messaged usually specific requests, such as photos of her dressed in her underwear. Miss Madison also followed was also followed on TikTok by a mysterious user whose social media platform notified her the account was linked to one of her 6 contacts in her phone. Oh, Lord Jesus Christ.
Any family member that wants to see you naked, there is something severely wrong with them.
Well, technically, he's her stepdad. So
Still family. Not a blood relative, but still part of the family.
Still pretty fucked up.
It is, but it's not as bad as it could be.
No. Look, my sister is technically my stepsister, but
you still don't want to see
there
her
is
naked.
zero interest on either part on getting involved because that is just disgusting.
Is she ugly?
Siblings, even if we're not, even if we're only half blood related, we've got the same mother. Even if we're not like full-blooded brother and sister, that's still disgusting.
So you're saying she's ugly?
No,
that's what I'm hearing too.
She's a family member. She's my sister.
I mean, I would do your sister.
James, you've been reading too many dojins.
That would be Terry's sister, not yours, Tier.
No, I like I said, I would do Terry's sister.
Yes.
Like I would do her. I will take
the bullet for Terry.
Exactly, Terry. I will do her on your behalf.
My sister doesn't watch this stream. I guarantee it. So it's
thank God.
Back to her.
That's probably good.
Yeah, because this just got super weird.
Well, you know,
creepy.
Texas is by Arkansas, and so some of us kind of have that similar outlook. If she ain't good enough for her family, she can't be good enough for ours.
I mean, isn't
Oklahoma right?
I want to say it's like Oklahoma's even worse at that than everyone else thinks.
Oh, really? Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Huh, so that's why y'all import college football player athletes.
But I still like the fake article about the woman in, I think it was Alabama. She's saying, I'm 19 and still a virgin. My brother's gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was a good one. Is this the
she's
girl
not an unattractive woman. Yeah, it is her. I mean, not right. She's not unattractive.
Yeah, she could be my stepdaughter.
I wouldn't mind getting some tit pics.
God, I can't remember what dude was it? It wasn't Andy Warhol. Was it who freaking married a woman, then divorced her, and ended up marrying the woman who was his stepdaughter?
You're talking about
Woody Allen.
Woody Allen.
He married a woman, and then they adopted. No, I think it was Sun Mi.
Sun Mi. He was married to Mia Farrow. They adopted. I think she was Vietnamese.
Yeah,
a girl named Sun Mi.
And
he ended up.
That ties back into what I was saying, where even if Sun Mi is not a blood relative of Woody Allen, it is still weird and
so
disgusting.
Gross.
Well,
especially someone you raised in that whole situation, like that's
that is very definitely grooming.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes you just feel like sushi.
That is not. Shut up, homie.
Well, if we're gonna go with that joke, James, I met a girl who was half Korean. I mean, her father's Korean and her mother's Korean. I mean, she was in a shark attack.
Yeah.
Oh man, terrible, Rodney. You are a terrible human being.
I mean, it's right there in his name. His name is Rotten.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I actually accidentally spilled spot remover on my dog the other day.
That was good.
I haven't seen him since.
Who was that? Was that Norm's joke? I can't remember.
Stephen Wright.
Yep.
Stephen Wright, yeah.
That's why I did it deadpanned.
But she's not, like I said, she's not a bad looking woman, and honestly, the mother is kind of a bitch. Let me read on.
I would love
curious.
I would love if the stepfather's defense is, I was just trying to support the family business.
Wow.
Mom has OnlyFans, and her sister has OnlyFans, and he donates to all three.
There you go. He's a philanthropist.
He is. He keeps making sure his girls are employed.
It's a good question.
He's giving them an allowance without giving them an allowance.
Basically.
That was bringing up my question. Do they still get an allowance on top of their donations?
And he's actually giving 20% of their allowance to OnlyFans. Is what's happening there.
Well, see, look, he can write it off his taxes. You know, the deductible. You know, he's donating money to his daughters. And
I would love to have that. I'd love to see that someone have that conversation with their accountant. A horse tax deductible.
Oh God! You just actually reminded me of something. Okay, so without actually giving names, and this is going back at least 10 years, I want to say, because this is when I was pretty early on as an airman, so I don't even think I made senior airman yet. A couple of guys would tell me about how one of the other guys, they were asking for bullets for an award. Well, he didn't know exactly how much it was, so he tried as a joke of donating, using the thing of like donating money to single mothers. And they're like, well, do you have a thing? Because he was actually just going to strip clubs. And he gave him the amount of money he did for the month. And they're like, oh, wow, he donated X amount of money. And this was actually for the whole thing of the year. And he goes, oh, fuck, that was supposed to be for the year? Yeah, you don't have the wrong enough number. They're like, it's already up. He won the fucking award. He won the award, and one of his bullets quite literally was that, you know, he was paying money, or it's like, you know, he was donating money to single mothers to help them.
There you go.
I mean,
Okay, you tell me the difference
going to
in
strip clubs.
It's creative thinking. I'll give him that.
tell me the difference between donating to a stripper and making a homeless man do a cartwheel for $1.
Both of them working for that cash.
I find one more entertaining than the other.
That's true.
True.
I mean, at
Well,
least you know
I'll
you're
laugh
gonna
when the homeless person.
I'll say at least you know you're either going to get a good cartwheel or a good laugh.
Exactly.
Frosted glass. If the whore's ugly enough, you can mark it. You can mark it as a charitable donation.
I think that's fair. I think that's a fair compromise.
Wow. All right. I gotta read the. I gotta do an asshole story because this one needs I need a cleansing. And that's fucking amazing. That asshole story is what I choose as a palate cleanser.
I got one as a palate cleanser.
No, I was hoping you go. Speaking of OnlyFans, here's an asshole story.
All right, it's a good one. Let me begin. Am I the asshole for canceling the entire vacation when I found out my stepdaughters deliberately hid my daughter's passport to get her to stay home?
Do what?
I'm sorry, what?
She counseled them?
Am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for canceling the entire vacation?
Oh, canceling.
I found, counseling. Sorry,
Christ, this was
shut it.
Fucking episode
Okay,
of
that
Letterkenny
makes so
about
much
TD
more
Bank.
sense now.
Huh?
No, that makes so much more sense because I was thinking like giving them therapy. And
Yeah.
No. All right, let me enunciate. The entire vacation, when I found out that my stepdaughter deliberately hid my daughter's passport to get her to stay home. All right, it's a pretty short
weird choice. I think why not like find the daughter's passport and bring her along?
Depending on the time frame, I would say no. I would say yes. if it was really close to when they were supposed to leave and like they were already at the airport, and if they went back to look for it, they were going to be late, then no, she wasn't.
Oh yeah, I get you. Yeah.
Oh, it gets worse. Let me start reading because it's a good one. I've been married to my wife Beth for 5 years. I have a biological daughter named Jessica. She's 18, and I have 2 stepdaughters named Monica and Leah. They're 25 and 28. Both are single moms and live with us currently.
Okay, the single moms are the assholes already.
Yep.
Damn. There's been issues about my stepdaughters asking my daughter to babysit the kids. Jessica didn't have a problem with it at first, since that's what she does to earn money. But since the stepsisters don't pay much, she's refused to babysit. We worked this out by having my wife take care of paying for the babysitting. I planned a family vacation for 3 days, and everyone wanted to go. However, both Leah and Monica suggested that Jessica stay home and watch the kids, since Beth doesn't want her grandkids coming along.
Oh, nope, she's not the asshole. Right then and there, doesn't go any further.
Wait a minute. They said it's because the kids aren't used to Jessica, and hiring another babysitter. The kids are used to Jessica, and hiring a babysitter would cause issues. And also said that Jessica is too fond of our destination, but it was obvious that Jessica wanted to go. They insisted, and Beth offered to pay her double, and there was just a lot of back and there was a lot of back and forth on this till I demanded they stop bringing it up. We were supposed to go last week, but everybody had packed their bags, and it was time to go. Jessica found out she didn't have her passport on her. We searched her bags and then went home and searched there. Beth and my stepdaughters kept insisting that we go back to the airport or else we'd miss the flight. They insisted that Jessica stay home with the kids. They even told the new babysitter to go home because she was no longer needed. I refused to go and kept searching for the passport until Monica admitted that she helped Leah hide Jessica's passport to get her to stay home with the kids. I was livid. I tried to get her to tell me where it was, but she said Leah had it. Leah denied, so I threatened to cancel the vacation. That was when they gave it back. I decided to actually cancel the vacation and blew up at both of them and berated them. They stayed upstairs for a while, and Beth refused to speak to me and said that I punished my stepdaughters for worrying about their kids and wanting them to stay with someone they know. I got told I overreacted and I ruined the trip for everybody. Fuck you. You are not the asshole. Those 2 little bitches need to stay the fuck home with their own damn kids.
No.
So I was right. The single mothers were the assholes. I didn't even need to hear the story, and I called it.
Holy shit! It's Gabby G Whiskers. How you doing, Gabby G Whiskers?
How we doing?
Gabby!
You're looking a bit furry there, Gabby. You might want to shave.
I'll need to get the strips.
But you were saying, Angela, I'm sorry I interrupted you.
That's an entirely different situation. That isn't even about the single moms or anything, because it sounds like his wife was totally in favor of all of this shit too.
Oh yeah, she's a bitch too.
And yeah, no, this is she decided she wanted a vacation with her daughters, and it was okay to leave his kid at home.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And that right there is, no, you should be talking divorce at this point. I think canceling the vacation is
a good start.
Yeah, but you're talking they completely disregarded your kid.
Not only completely disregarded, actively sabotaged in that whole thing. So, I mean, in that whole situation, I mean, that could be grounds for divorce for some folks. I definitely say it would be the assholeness. Like, he should be the asshole going and like, well, you know what? Well, since you're going to do that, me and my daughter are doing well for a vacation.
James, I'm getting some.
I'm talking at the very least, that becomes, you know what? From now on, you're going on vacation with your kids. You can pay for it, and I will take my kid on vacation.
Yeah.
But that, again, it's so the single mothers, Monica and Leah, are both little bit bitches. First off, they're your kids. Watch your own fucking kids.
Yeah, but if you listened, Grandma didn't want the kids on the vacation with them.
That's true. Grandma didn't want the kids on vacation with her. And I'm pretty sure it was a snowball effect. Oh, well, we don't want his daughter going either. So let's get her to watch the kids.
It was literally, I want to go on vacation with my daughters.
Yeah.
In which case, she should have turned around, used her money, got tickets for a vacation for her and her daughters.
Mm-hmm.
And not turned around and said, hey, let's do a family vacation.
What's the weird sound coming from James?
His machine.
I'm outside smoking a cigarette, so you're probably catching some of the wind.
Oh,
I apologize. I'll try to cover it up.
No, it's fine. It's just I was wondering what the noise was.
Okay.
James over there communing with Satan.
Well, here we go. I got one for you, and honestly, I don't know about the rest of the story. I just have a couple of comments with it, and I can do this with it. So it's, am I the asshole for telling my sister grieving her dog?
Wait. There you go.
Am I the asshole for telling my sister grieving her dog is not the same as me grieving my husband?
No.
Info. Was she fucking the dog? If not, sure. Ask her next time she'll compare your losses. Person, your response is completely inappropriate. You could have used different words to get your point across. Was she fucking the canine?
I bet you she was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you she was. Like, you're
yeah, I couldn't find the actual picture.
I do like that the one that says that was completely inappropriate was the only one that got downvoted. The other two were upvoted.
Like, again, all right, I love my cat. Like, don't get me wrong. I love my cat. Like, wherever the hell she is currently. But if I had to watch...
Your cat is in the bottom left corner of the screen.
You're right. You're right. Hello, Gabby G. Whiskers. You know, but that is not the same if as a loved one. Like, I would never put my cat on the level of my mom.
No. As someone who has lost both a pet and a parent, let me tell you the two cannot be compared in terms of the level of grief.
Oh, yeah.
Like, all right, so this is what. So my mom died, and I was left with her cat, who essentially, when that cat died, it shamed me to say this, but I didn't know what to do, so I just tossed her body in the trash. I didn't know what to do.
I mean,
like, I don't know who to call. First time I had to do that.
When my dog drowned in the swimming pool, we lived in a house, had a backyard, so we buried it in the backyard. But if I had a cat and it died in this apartment, then yeah, there's nowhere to bury it, nearby. And so it would be like, well, what do you do with it?
Like again, James, I'm going to mute you because that noise is getting on my goddamn nerves. Sorry about that, James. I'll unmute you. Just give me a sound when you in the house from smoking your cigarette. You know, but again, like the compare the two is such a fucking like it's like those people that walk around. Go ahead.
I just found that thing and like was like, oh shit, I'm definitely gonna have to use this on Tears just because those comments are fucking hysterical in that whole thing.
They are.
Because it goes to the whole thing like, well, I don't know what like if she was fucking the dog, maybe she thought of it like a spouse. How could you say something so inappropriate? So was she fucking the dog or not?
Just frosted glass. Can you bury your parent in the backyard? I don't know. Possibly.
I mean,
I answered in chat. You can bury a parent in the backyard. It's illegal, but you can do it.
I kind of look at it like this, Terry. If your cat or dog were awesome enough, I say give them a Viking funeral.
There you go. I agree.
Put them on a pyre.
That's how I want to be buried. I want someone to put me on a great big pyre, put all my favorite possessions in there with me. If I have a wife, put her on there too.
Yeah. I think what you should have done is go to Chinatown and see if any of the local restaurants are buying.
I have cat. How fresh? Well, it died yesterday. Oh, very good. We skinned. We give you $20.
Exactly.
Well, just give me a credit and make sure I don't eat my own cat.
Leave
what you did.
Leave the collar on so that if you eat at that restaurant, you know whether it's yours or not.
No, see what you do is you at least wait for about 2-3 weeks and then go back.
There you go. That also works.
You know that is at least wait a month or two and then ensure that you go back and you'll be fine. You know, eat your cat. Like, God damn it.
Oh wow.
We're horrible people.
Nah, we're fine.
They're the weird ones.
Exactly.
Oh, this one's a good one too. Let me see if it's still up. All right, let's see. Yep, it's still up. Okay. Am I the asshole? Wait a minute. Let me clear it. Let me clear. All right, it's clear. Put this up really quick. Am I the asshole for telling my mother-in-law if my husband's baby's mama goes on vacation with us, I will not go?
Well, you don't have to go on any vacation you don't want to go on. That's fine. If you're willing to stay home, then yeah, do it.
Whoa. We'll get this straight. His current chick.
His wife.
His wife plus his ex-wife?
No, she said baby's mama.
Oh, hell no.
But like,
there's a maybe here.
But the difference for me so far is that she's not saying the other person can't go. She's saying, I won't. See, like with the previous story, they were saying, we are taking steps to ensure this person can't join us. Whereas this one is saying, look, if you bring her, I am not going. That is like, you can still do it.
Difference.
I'm just not going to be involved with that.
All right.
How old is the baby?
Well, let me read it. All right. We talked to John. Wait a minute. It's a weird. The format is kind of weird because she just jumps into it. So it has the notation final edit. We talked to John's great grandmother and she said, "God damn it, who does this?" The formatting is so fucked up in this one. All right. I'll just read what he got. We talked to John's great grandmama And she had no idea that these plans were in place, and she was not happy about it. So it seems that my mother-in-law and Emma planned this with nobody else's approval. She was on my side saying it was disrespectful, and she's not going to let her impose on John's first Christmas with Sophie. And she thinks it's weird Emma even wants to come in the first place. So she is not letting it happen. I'm honestly relieved. Thankfully, thank you all for your judgment and most of what you said. I'm not the asshole. It feels good to have validation very much. All right. So I'm not gonna say much backstory beside my husband John, fake names obviously, has a 6-year-old daughter, Sophie, from a previous relationship. He was with his mom, Emma. He was with her mom, Emma, from when they were 14 till 19. They had Sophie when they were 18, and they weren't together, but they were messing around until I came along. I had been with my husband for almost almost 4 years, and we've been married for a year with a 6-month-old daughter, and I'm currently 15 weeks pregnant with another daughter. I love Sophie to death. I really do. I view her as my own and treat her like so, which has been perfectly okay and completely encouraged by my in-laws and husband, and me and Sophie have an amazing bond. This Christmas, we were supposed to be going to California to visit my extended family-in-law with Sophie, my 2 daughters, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, my sister-in-law, and my 2 brother-in-laws, so that the girls can meet their great-grandmama and all of their cousins around the same age. The plan is to go there, stay at John's great-grandma's house, because she had just moved into this huge house with multiple rooms, and I've been excited and planning this trip for my husband and the girls for a while. Well, yesterday, I was hanging out with my mother-in-law, grocery shopping, and she casually mentioned that Emma is planning on coming on the trip, but nothing has been set in stone. I asked questions about the living arrangements, and she's supposed to have been staying with all of us in John's great-grandma's house. John knew nothing about this, by the way. I get upset and tell her that I'm not okay with that, and it feels disrespectful to bring her with us to stay in the same house as John's wife and expect us to act like a happy little family when this is not her family anymore, and it never will be. I understand she's Sophie's mom, but that's all she is. Nothing more, nothing less. And if she's going to bring her along, then me and my 2 girls won't go. Instantly, my mother-in-law snaps at me and said that I'm selfish. I'm a selfish, ungrateful bitch, and I have no right to put them in that situation. And she, as much as family as I am, which I do not agree with, and we just argued until she took me home, and things have been tense since. God, someone needs to tell her how to fucking format shit. Commas. That's what you need. I am in no way trying to get in the way of Sophie and Emma's relationship. And I'm not trying to replace Emma. We get along now, but there were problems in the past of her not giving John his court-ordered parenting time, which is why I'm so adamant about her not coming for Christmas. John has never been allowed to have Sophie for Christmas until this year, when we kept threatening court. And so she finally backed down, and I just don't think it's right for her to impose that way when it's our first year having her. I also think it's straight disrespectful to treat me and her like we're the same. She is John's past. I feel that she is not the one married to John, so she's not part of John's family. So, am I the asshole for telling my mother-in-law if my husband's baby mama goes on a vacation with us, I will not go.
No.
No. The mom's a bitch, and I think she's trying to.
If the mom wants her to come along, the mom should be paying for it. And then it's the mom going out to vacation with her friend.
I think the mom's trying to set John up, try and get them back together because maybe she likes Emma more than she likes the current girl.
Probably.
Yeah, that's some shady shit.
That really is some shady shit.
James, I don't know what's up with your mic, but now it's interfering with your actual ability to be heard.
James, nope, it's not better than James. You're possessed.
Well, like I said at the start of the stream, this evening's ASMR will be provided by James Colley.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but now it's just provided by his mic.
Yeah.
But that bitch sounds so fucking horrible. Like the mom, like I said, the mom is clearly trying to get those two back together, or at least at the very least planning something. And the author needs to learn how to fucking format shit properly.
Okay, how about now?
Perfect.
Much better.
Great.
Sweet.
There you go.
Okay, I got a feeling that this is a black family.
Yeah, I suspect maybe.
I have a feeling that too.
And
Like baby mama.
honestly, this is some bullshit. That's in the list. I mean, it's just bullshit.
So we all agree, not the asshole.
Not the asshole.
Not the asshole.
Not the asshole.
I agree.
And my vote makes it unanimous.
Yep. All right. Let me put the ceremonial banner for not being the asshole. Yay! I need to find the asshole so we can use the James Colley scale of fucked up.
Assholery.
Yep. Let's see.
Hi, I'm James Colley, and I approve this message.
I thought you were going to say, and I approve this asshole.
And I approve of this asshole. God damn it. The ones I picked out aren't certified assholes. God damn it.
See, other than James Colley, if somebody said they approved of that asshole, it was most likely something they were trying to stick their dick in or their tongue in.
I was literally going to say that just makes it sound like something from Pornhub.
Hi.
Hi, I'm James Colley, and there are other skills out there, but we have the asshole skill, and now we have the new and improved Turtle Cave skill.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Jesus
God.
So the question is this Turtle Cave worth tongue buttering?
Oh, God.
Inquiring minds want to know.
No, they don't.
In a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being and 2 being, oh yeah, I totally tongue butter that one.
Now, the only thing I can think of is doing the whole thing of where it's like back when they would sell the tapes for the Jerry Springer show. It's like, no, we would show you, but unfortunately, these are too hot for TV.
Oh, Lord.
Wow.
The Turtle Cave skill goes from 1 to divorce.
Like groceries.
What? One to divorce?
Divorce.
I like
Yes,
that one.
yes. Yeah. It's sort of a take on the Last Boy Scout. How many fingers would you lose?
Oh, yeah. How many fingers would you go up to banger?
Uh-huh.
I'm not seeing many actual asshole titles that can possibly give us an asshole to use the scale on. No,
You
Now I'm
didn't
trying to
find
find
anybody who's actually the asshole tier?
What sucks is like I'm going through.
I know.
Trying to find the one to where it's like my boyfriend. I think it's like my boyfriend got his side bitch pregnant or his side hoe pregnant, and they want to keep the baby. Should I hang around? And someone responded with, yes, because they could use a clown at that child's birthday party.
Oh,
I like that.
Go to Slate. Slate has some good ones.
Yeah, but Slate just, I just read those and I'm like, God, I want to kill myself just reading this shit.
Also, you can go to Dear Abby. They've got some good ones.
Mm.
yeah, but those are more
Advice columns. Yeah.
advice columns.
Well, this one's a vegan.
I hate them already.
If they're a vegan, they're automatically a 4.
Okay, all right.
So
it's like, okay, the person's a vegan until proven otherwise, most likely the asshole.
Exactly.
Okay. I think it would be great if it was just, am I the asshole? And all it says is, I'm a vegan. That's the entire
Oh, jeez.
Runs a bitch.
Thou dost not want these hands.
All I can think of is the joke to where, there's this German cook and they're going through the whole thing, and there's a Swedish guy with them as well that works in the same restaurant. Well, the police show up, and they.
Oh yeah!
Like, come out with your hands up. So he comes out holding the Swedish guy, and he says, "They said come out with your hands up, not Hans."
All right, let me read this one. All right. Am I the asshole for kicking out my sister-in-law for bringing meat into my house to feed her kids?
Yes.
Okay, she's a 7 on the scale.
All right, she's going up to 7. Okay, well, I think we found an asshole. I'm a vegan.
She's a 7.
I'm a vegan. For my own personal ethical reasons, I have no problem with other people eating meat.
Yep, she's the asshole. No more needs to be read.
I don't have a problem with other people eating meat, but I will stare at them until they stop.
It depends on what they're eating. I mean, if you're eating human, I'm going to be a little, I don't want to be around you.
I don't have a problem with people eating meat, but I will stand there and point and scream at them like Donald Sutherland.
Body snatchers?
Yes, Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
So I will go with a different thing. I don't have a problem with people eating meat, but depending on what meat they are eating, I will judge how they ordered it or how.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry, but if I'm eating a human, that's between me and her and no one else's business.
Well, if you're eating Angela, you shouldn't do it in fucking public. Y'all should be in a bedroom doing that shit.
If you're going to be queening, we don't need to know about it.
God
For
damn
those
it.
of you who are wondering, queening has 2 definitions. One is when a pawn is promoted in chess. The other is when a woman face sits on somebody.
And not have her, but sit.
You gotta hover. How'd he die? He sat. He did. We can't say he did. He's gone.
God, I love that video. Homeboy.
I love that video.
Madam, you are a hero. You are a queen.
Can I get your number?
Comes in, of course, Mr. Professional. So, what's the PSI on that thing?
You guys are sick. Yeah, we can say no. He did. He not happy. He's gone.
He survived. Just go ahead and sit on him again.
I'm sorry, Angela. I didn't mean to say that. Don't be angry at me. It's James's fault.
I am completely innocent in all this.
That's a lie.
No, I believe James. I think it's actually Gunski's fault. Everything.
It is. You know what? It's Gunski's fault. That's who exactly. Gunski, why'd you make me say that horrible thing?
Here we go.
Exactly. What a prick.
I'll be the asshole for it.
Oh no.
I can see me coming.
Oh my god. Or whatever Phil Collins said. Oh no.
Your name partially covers yours, Johnny.
That's why I moved it.
That's why I got to zoom in, and
wait.
I can't see it. It's there. It is now.
I don't know who Natalie Holloway is.
Natalie Holloway is the gal who got abducted in the Bahamas and killed by that guy.
Who?
No, I think I must have missed that one. No,
I think I remember that one actually.
I don't.
Well, it's about 15 years old.
no, fair enough.
It's a older case.
Yeah, it was an American chick that went to the Bahamas, ended up missing, and they found her body like a couple of years later.
You know what? I realize a lot of people go to foreign destinations and tend to off their friends. No, what I was I'm referencing the case where the chick goes to Mexico and she somehow ends up dead. Like her friends don't know how her friends, and if you could see me, I'm using air quotes. Her friends don't understand how she ended up dead.
I think if Obama's been babysitting, then we should hide his passport and not let him go on vacation.
Do you really want him babysitting? He knows Joe Biden. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
Wow.
You need to start asking questions, Dave.
Exactly.
Yeah,
sorry, Dave, I can't do that.
I'm sorry, Dave.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that.
I can't let you do that, Dave.
Let's get some toilet paper. That was crazy with the toilet paper shortages down here in Australia.
Yeah, like people buying like huge fucking cases of like 20 boxes.
Truckloads.
No, but the thing was, people were sending it to China. As soon as they made it illegal to do that, then like the shortage ended. Like it was all being sent to China. That the only reason there was a shortage is people were sending it all to China.
Well, in America, people would buy. So when there's a hurricane or something, like people get
whenever there's any natural disaster.
Yeah, 3 things people always get: bread, milk, and toilet paper.
Cocaine.
And meth.
So
if they're addicts, yes.
So bread, milk, and sugar is what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Booger sugar.
Nose candy, yeah. But so here they were like really like I went to a Costco Sam's Club.
That's awesome. Let's follow through.
Oh man. I went to a Sam's Club and they had like, they were literally guarding the goddamn toilet paper like fucking armed guards, like going to get one per person. Like, goddamn. TP, that really fucking sacred? Like, I've never. Go ahead.
Since we're posting jokes, this is what I DM'd Frosted. This is the joke I was referring to earlier. See if that works. Yeah.
Private chat.
Yeah, in the private chat. Because he was talking about a joke, and I said it was like the worst fed on earth joke. And that's,
wait a minute, let me
one I
pull
mean.
it up. Present screen, and yeah, that is. Let me zoom in. Can everybody see it?
Yep.
Yeah, I can see it.
for the most part of it.
All right.
You have to scroll down to see the rest.
Oh
of it.
my god!
Wait. Why did you have sex with her? Rotten. Read the other.
Lying on the table. She was lying there naked. What was I supposed to do?
What's the third panel?
The autopsy. The fucking autopsy.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
You're the worst.
Yes.
You're the worst vet on earth.
It just keeps getting worse.
I love that joke so much.
I moved to make this the official joke of the Midnight Show.
Seconded.
Since we're a democracy here, can we get a vote?
I abstain.
Huh?
I abstain.
You abstention? Okay, that counts as a yes.
Let me see if I can find something to at least go against it. That way, at least we have a true democracy going.
Okay.
Yeah, someone get the minority vote.
Oh no, I'm stuck.
Okay. I vote for that one.
Okay. All right. We got two. Let's see Hellcats.
All right. It's.
Oh,
that is fucking horrible.
I don't get it.
It's the COVID child.
Oh, the COVID. That shit.
Because they would get more money if they had kids.
Because you had $1,400 by yourself, and then if you had kids, you were going to get more.
Yeah. All right.
The bad joke wins.
So which one? Which? Because me and James already know our vote. Remember, I count for 3 people, so.
I thought it was 3/5 of a person.
No, I counted 3. Democracy.
This is an ecocracy that Tier is running.
Exactly.
I love those shirts.
Well, I still vote for the one Rotten posted.
I do like these shirts. I
do. I also stuffed the little turkey. I made the stuffing. I'm full of gum. I can't remember.
Oh, wow.
I like the top one better because it's less direct. Like there's an actual joke there.
Point.
I like that other one that says, I come in peace. And her shirt says, I'm peace.
Yeah.
I also like the joke
that
where the guy comes in, he's like, "Yeah, sorry, I was late. I was doing stuff," and the girl pops her head in, and she goes, "I'm stuff."
Oh,
see, that one would also work, Angela.
No.
Again, since I counted 3 people, James.
I'll try for wholesome.
Oh dear.
No, I liked the other one. Though I do like this. This is cute.
That is cute. The boys, the girls.
Oh, that's cute. That would be awesome for another stream.
Yeah.
But
this is the Midnight Show, so bring with the degeneracy.
Exactly.
Show me you're a degenerate without showing me you're a degenerate.
Well, if you're on this show, you're a fucking degenerate. Except for Angela.
Yeah,
I think that's safe to say.
Country.
Angela is Angela, I hate to say this, please don't be mad when I say this, but we keep you around because you're the straight man.
Why am I going to be offended?
Okay, because your task in life or on this stream is to herd these cats.
She's not very good at it.
She is the page of our group.
I mean, I could always be the asshole and just go with this one instead.
Oh no! Oh!
All right, I take it back. I move to make this the official joke of the Midnight Show.
Please ask that we don't, just because it reminds me of that awful movie.
That movie was horrible, but I want this joke.
This joke should be in Rotten's movie streams.
It could be the joke of Rotten's movie streams.
I kind of wish I'd have had it when we watched that movie or when we reviewed it.
Wait a minute, Rod. I want to say this. I fucking hate the both of you, Angela and James. Me and Rod watched that movie, and we were. Oh, God damn it.
Wait, which movie? The last one?
Yeah.
I watched that movie.
Yeah. You ducked out.
No, I had to. I watched that movie. That was the first one that I did.
Oh,
No,
I'm
talking about. I'm talking about the last movie we did.
Oh, that movie. Yes,
Yeah,
I have a feeling I'm glad I did not see that.
Both of y'all can burn in hell.
I'm sorry, I needed to sleep.
Was it more fucked up than the foot sandwich?
It was.
I listened to the review. It was awful.
Yeah, that was. Oh yeah, Time to Kill. Oh dear fucking Christ.
Yeah, I listened to the review. It was awful. I was like, I actually felt bad about leaving you guys to deal with that on your own.
See?
You guys wanted degeneracy.
I like that
You
one.
want to have that one? You just better make sure, man. Like Helen Keller at an orgy, you don't know who you fucking with.
Oh man, that is. But that movie was a doozy, and by a doozy I mean completely not only fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
like I said, I listened to the review, and I kind of felt bad about leaving you guys to that by yourselves. But I was. Oh no!
Oh, little Debbie, come on now.
Hello, Z.
What? You don't want to see little Debbie make oatmeal cream pies?
I somehow don't think that it's gonna be what it sounds like.
If Helen Keller was in a gangbang and she starts making sign language, is it that she's just trying to wipe the lube off her fingers, or what? Or is she actually saying she likes it?
Well, you know Helen Keller has to masturbate with one hand so she can bone with the other, right?
You're officially an asshole, Ryan.
Rod, you just obtained a rare 15 on the James Colley scale of assholes. Congratulations.
He's a solid 6 for that joke. It's an old joke.
An old joke.
But it works.
I don't care. That was fucked up.
Oh, I got one that's worse than that.
Oh, Lord.
Also, I promise you moaning in sign language does not require hands.
Probably, but that's the joke.
Wait. Hold on. Frosted Glass. Angela sure has a dirty mind. Have you met Angela? I mean, she's dating James.
And since Frost asked, the movie that we were talking about is the 1989 film Time to Kill, not to be confused with the 1996 movie A Time to Kill, starring Samuel L. Jackson and Matthew McConaughey.
Which, while it is fucked up, is still not that fucked up.
Yeah.
Time to Kill was just...
Time to Kill would have been a palate cleanser. But instead, we are going to be having a palate cleanser tomorrow of Tremors 2.
Oh, God. Time to Kill just... I'm still a little... I'm traumatized.
Like I said, I listened to the review and I needed a palate cleanser.
Like, I swear, y'all knew what y'all were in for. Y'all ducked out on us.
I had no idea what you guys were in for, and if I knew it was going to be that bad, I'd have tried to stay awake. Because I do feel like I left you guys in your time of need.
At least you admit it. Reminder that Nintendo bought the rights to Super Hornio Brothers to stop its distribution. And since they claim ownership of it, it was made official Nintendo intellectual property. That means it's canon. Ha!
Okay.
Sweet.
Oh, God.
I sense a Google search.
So, does it have the Nintendo seal of approval?
What?
What'd you say?
Terry said that a Google search was in his future.
Yes.
Are you going to look for Super Hornio Brother?
I think I need to.
Oh, wow.
I mean, from the look itself, I'm pretty sure that's Ron Jeremy.
Most likely.
It looks like him.
I mean, he does have a very Mario-esque look.
Yeah.
Well, when G4 had their first anniversary show for their award ceremony, he did a skit as Mario.
There you go. Like, so, I'm pretty sure it has Nintendo seal of approval. So, it could be re-released one day. You know, Nintendo gets really desperate.
Here we go. I found it. Super Hornio Brothers Parts 1 and 2, 1993. So I'll have to watch that at some point.
Why am I looking at my girl?
Generals gathered in their masses. He can't see without his glasses.
Oh, Lord, now.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
Smash Step Brothers.
Step Brothers.
Fucking Frosted.
Wow.
Oh, God. We just devolved into degeneracy.
Oh, I love that one. That's one that Angela got mad at me for laughing at.
No,
Why?
I got mad at you for sending me that.
See, with this one, I think people are focusing on the bad Disney logo and not on the fact that Helen Keller was able to tweet at all.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Impressive.
Well, think about it. What's her face can do it. Boobs.
Boobs.
Dolly Parton?
Canadian
boobs?
That narrows it down.
Blind Press.
Oh, Blind Press.
Who?
Yeah, she's been showing her rack off on Twitter.
Yeah, I know.
Apparently, LSD makes you see things. I'm gonna go.
That's just practical. That's very pragmatic of her.
Wait a minute. Here I come, Rodney. Hold on. Let me put yours up. Girls who can't say I can't cook.
No, it's girls who say I can't cook. I was never taught. Are full of shit. Your mom didn't teach you to suck dick either, but look at you go.
Wow.
I think
This is a true story.
This
is a true story, mind you. I dated a girl. I was 18, she was 19. Anywho, we got out of touch and then we got back into touch. And she picked up a few things from working in an adult bookstore.
Oh, Lord.
Needless to say, yeah, she could suck a golf ball through or a bowling ball through 25 foot of garden hose.
God damn.
Jeez. Thanks for sharing.
That's what I'm here for.
Like the old joke, why couldn't Helen Keller drive? She was a woman. Thank you, Frosty.
Wow.
Exactly.
When Lita smiles back at you. Just the best Korean things. Korean thing. Oh. Wait, oh, God damn it. Thank you from the bottom belonging to your best friend of 30 years. Eating the peach of a girl.
Wow. And we get
True
the
story.
evil rotten laugh.
That's a true story.
Rod, you're a great human being, and I'm glad I know you. Hey, Rod,
Oh,
stay
I've
classy.
got ones that are much worse than that.
Oh, God.
That looks like Tinkerbell.
Is that Paris Hilton's dog? That looks like Paris Hilton's dog. Want to hear a secret? You're a biatch.
That's definitely Paris Hilton's dog, then.
That dog has to be ancient at this point.
The dog is probably long since dead. One of the things that South Park got right.
True story.
Psych ward. You mean the good pussy detention facility?
Yeah, my name is Terry Alexander.
And I approve this message.
Oh,
You know what? I've decided I'm going to get a sponsor. You know, I think Bud Light can use all the brand sponsors they can get. I think we could really make a difference in Bud Light sales.
I will have to leave the show. I do not advertise for piss disguised as beer.
But Angela, you know, I'm thinking of getting into brewing. You know, nigger beer.
I will advertise that before I will advertise Bud Light.
Oh, that's good.
And that is based on the merits of Bud Light, not their horrible ad campaigns.
Oh. Like I said. Go ahead, James.
Can you imagine Tyr Alexander for Bud Light? He does that whole suave. What the fuck was his name? Colt 45.
Billy D. Williams. Billy D. Williams.
Yes, Billy D. Colt or Bud Light. That's how we roll.
So
Bud Light.
As soon as you said the Colt 45, my mind went into zigzags. Baby, that's all we need.
Wait. I got one. Wait, I got a commercial. Hold on. Bud Light. We took a $1 billion company and completely turned it into a goddamn fuck fest. All in one campaign ad. Bud Light.
By the way, their stock is cheap.
I wouldn't buy that stock if they paid me to buy their stock, and they're paying people to buy their products. Someone cats can heal people.
Actually, now would be a good time to buy their stock.
Yes, remember.
Because eventually people will forget.
Yeah, it's true. Either they go out of business, which is incredibly unlikely, or they'll make a recovery, and then anyone who buys their stock now will make a huge profit.
I don't think they'll make a recovery. I don't think
they're doing the thing again.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you guys this one instead of like when I go to put it up. So it's in this one. Doctor said my sugar's high. I said, no, sir. She been clean and sober 3 months this week by the grace of God.
Oh man! All right, it's we've been at this for 2 hours. Rodden, you know what to do.
And bam.
And Johnny's got his own one.
I can almost hear Filthy Frank going, "It's time to stop." Like, it's just ridiculous how that is.
I figured Johnny's would have been something like this. Whoops, wrong one. Fuck. I fucked that one up. I got to fix it. The permission denied.
Oh, Lord.
That's Campbell's. That's not mine.
All right. Well, that's when you said permission to die. You just said permission denied.
Permission to die, sir. Denied.
Negative, sir.
All right. Let me do my shells. Angela, are you going to be on Quippers tomorrow or today?
I am.
Yay. I might be on Quippers with you guys if I can get off early. Huh?
Johnny, will you be hosting it?
I will not be hosting today.
Oh.
So we're stuck with the old guy?
We're stuck with Gunski.
Depending on when I get home, I may see if Jack needs another person.
Cool.
All right. So Angela's going to be on Quippers. James is a regular on Quippers United with Gunski. He's also on our stream, Midnight Show. He's also with Rotncorpse's movie reviews. His own Nerd Out streams are on hiatus. Bring your goddamn thing back, old man. Angela is here on the Midnight Show with me and the other guys. She's also on Rotten Movie Reviews when she's not ducking out of horrible movies.
Again, I apologize.
No, damage has already been done, Angela. Damage has already been done.
I'm still not that mad. Y'all had to say shit you had to take care of that was your own health.
In all seriousness, I'm glad you guys were able to rest and relax and get better. I don't want anything happening to either one of you, but I'm gonna give you shit.
You can do that because that leaving you guys alone for that movie earned that.
I mean, if the only thing is if they bounce out on Tremors 2, then they're missing out.
There isn't a chance in hell I'm missing Tremors 2.
Like, we're gonna kick you. If you bounce out on Tremors 2, we're kicking you out the family.
I've been sitting through Nicolas Cage movies so that we could get to the next Tremors movie. Are you kidding?
So wait a minute, hold on. Let me get this straight. You missed out on the most horrible Nicolas Cage movie to date. No, I'm still in debate, because The Wicker Man was shit.
Not the
I'm gonna say that's not necessarily Nicolas Cage's fault, but he certainly didn't help.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna say young Nicolas Cage's. This is the worst young Nicolas Cage movie to date.
Yeah,
and where he's a lead or co-star in that whole thing. Yeah, most likely.
Yeah,
it sounded pretty rough.
I'm not sure I've ever seen a Nicolas Cage movie. Now that I think about it.
Heresy.
Have you ever seen Con Air?
Nope.
Con Air, Face Off,
Nope.
The Rock.
Nope.
National Treasure, 1 or 2.
Nope. Have you seen a movie?
Not with Nicolas Cage in it.
Did you watch either of the? Oh, I should say, just still in the first one, the first Kick-Ass movie.
That sounds vaguely familiar. Maybe I did.
Yeah, he was in that one. He was Big Daddy.
Oh yeah. So I'm looking at the IMDb page. Okay, so I've seen one that I didn't even remember.
All right, so don't be talking shit about Nick Cage. That man gives it his all in every goddamn role he ever had.
You can continue.
Yeah, I doubt it. So Rotten has his movie review channel on Sundays around this time, actually. He's here with me, Angela, and the other guys.
About the time we normally start this stream is what I normally started on. Is when I started on Sundays.
Apparently, he was in Fast Times at Ridgemont High, which I think I've seen, but I don't remember anything about.
I don't remember him in Fast Times at Ridgemont.
I don't remember him either.
Me either.
He was not like a major
He
character.
probably was an extra.
He was listed as Brad's bud, so I'm guessing he's like a very minor character.
Brad's bud.
Okay. Paul, let me finish Michelle's. Rotten explains things probably badly, which is fucking funny.
Probably poorly.
Probably poorly, my bad.
Also, though the audio is a little bit down, so trying to screw with things. I still had a lot of fun making my dramatic Twitter read, and I'm still need to work on the second. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna do Tim and JFAT, because I know Tim.
Exactly.
I have to get approval from him of how I'm gonna do his voice.
Rotten loves that movie too. Thank you, Frosted loved that movie too. Thank you, Frosted. Frosted loved it. God damn it, I love you, Frosted, because that movie is fucking phenomenal.
Oh, is it that stupid vampire movie?
Yes.
Oh.
I'd rather watch the fucking Jim Carrey one where there's an actual vampire.
Once bitten. Yeah. Oh, that movie was fun. It's phenomenal. Y'all just don't know good cinema.
Okay.
I mean, then again, if someone tried to tie me up and said, you either got to watch Vampire's Kiss or Days of Thunder, I'd be like, pull the fucking trigger, bitch.
Damn. I've been banned on Twitter. I only had my Twitter account for a fucking month, and I've been permanent banned.
It wasn't.
So I'm just gonna make a new one.
You didn't even get the whole I'm gonna do it or it's like I only got the 7 hour or 24 hour. You just got straight permaban, not a week, not anything.
I got a 12-hour ban for calling a dumb bitch a dumb bitch. And they said it was hateful comment, so I can't call someone a dumb bitch for they're acting like a dumb bitch.
No.
So I'm just gonna make a new one.
Because on Twitter, people act like dumb bitches all the time.
Exactly. So I can't just call it out. So no. I'll just. Oh.
It takes up too much space. Because if you called out every time somebody was being a dumb bitch, it would just be an entire page full of you dumb bitch.
So I guess I'll make one while I'm at work tomorrow, and I'll just text it out to everybody. But yeah, I've been permabanned. Aside from that, I'm going to go to Tyribot. Oh Lord, doing Tyribot shields is terrible. Terry is on every stream known to mankind. If there's a stream, he's on it.
It's like the ones you can say he's not on are my movie reviews, just because of
timing,
whatever reason and time. He's not on with on the Ranty Monkey ones, Jack Cochran's or the AAA. Or Gulf City, because that's the only ones I can think of right offhand.
Or fucking Scribe Light streams. I think we should just list streams he's not on, and it'll just be fucking easier.
It'll be easier.
Yeah.
Any stream that's part of our circle, I'll probably be part of, with the exception of the movie streams and the
which is fine.
Yeah, the James Colley nerd out streams and all the That's stuff that's the stuff I'm not on, but Quippers, the corner, Six of Sober streams. Occasionally I'll be on Johnny's streams.
And he's obviously not on, what is it, Moonshock stream?
No.
Is that where he plays games that aren't as good as Super Seducer, or is that
Yeah, he needs to play games that are Super Seducer.
But I made a promise and I kept it. If he streams Super Seducer, I will watch it, and he's only done it once.
I will watch it if he streams Super Seducer as well.
Everyone should.
Just so we can make fun of him as he streams Super Seducer.
Why
would
like
Super Seducer 2 out?
It was once or twice, but he didn't finish the game. He got about halfway.
Andrew, you about to say something?
No.
Go ahead, Andrew. Complete your thought.
Just what the hell is that?
Super Seducer? It's a great game.
It's probably one of those freaking novel style games to where you're actually trying, or like the dating simulator games.
It's an FMV game.
It's an FMV game where it's basically like a multiple choice thing where it'll play the video and then it'll stop and be like, what do you want to do? And like you're supposed to pick the option that gives you the best chance of hooking up with a girl. But what you really do is pick all the ridiculous ones that are hilarious to watch, like giving the woman a raccoon as a pet. One of my favorites.
What?
That's awesome.
Oh my god.
Have you ever seen or heard the game Night Trap, Angela?
No.
Don't play it, it's crap.
It's fucking hilarious though.
Yeah, it's just if that game didn't have controversy around it, no one would give two shits about it. It is a terrible game.
Yeah. Well, your Minions night is on Mondays and
Adam and Hammer's nights.
Hellcat, you have your Penny Arcade, which you have been playing Suikoden 4, right?
Yep.
You also have your Minions night, which is Thursdays. Have you found a locale yet to review?
Not quite.
Again, little lunchbox.
But I do have an idea. It's just a matter of getting in touch with someone to talk about it.
And I will say, since I think you've already brought it up with the Hannah Gatsby coming out with a new comedy special, I am probably busy that day.
Yeah.
I have no guarantees.
I, on the other hand, will
I am
try
willing to wait.
everything I can to be free to watch Hannah Gadsby because
if I'm legitimately free, I will join.
I will wait for you on that one, Ron.
If you can tell me a day, I will take off work just to view it with you guys. That
Hannah
shit's
Gadsby is like the antithesis of funny, and it's just spectacular to watch.
It is
not for the reasons she wants it to be, but still.
I mean,
it's like watching a train wreck.
If we do the same thing like we had on the last like Torturous How You Make Friends streams, to where we were funnier than she was, even when our jokes bombed.
Yes,
I'll go with
it.
It's like that every time anyway.
What did that? Remember the Dave Chappelle's one we watched? Not Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock one we watched. He fucked up his joke and he kept moving.
Yeah. Well, no, you gotta pound that into the ground for the next 6 minutes.
Yeah. It's funny because I don't even remember the names of most of the female comics that Johnny's shown on his stream, but I remember Hannah Gadsby.
Well, isn't she the one that had like the 30 minutes of telling how she was sexually assaulted by every man in existence?
Oh, it was the full hour, but yes.
Yeah.
Like,
and have you ever heard of Hannah Gadsby?
I have heard of Hannah Gadsby. I've avoided her.
I think we need a Hannah Gadsby redux, and I think Angela needs to be part of it.
I think she does too.
Oh
God. No. There's no oh God. God can't save you now.
Yeah.
You realize that I am probably not going to be able to hold my tongue, right? I'm going to be the cat that needs to be herded.
Well, again, that's why it's called Torture is How You Make Friends, Angela.
It's in the title.
I mean, shit, he could use freaking Time to Kill for that one.
Hell yeah.
He's not hiding the ball here. He's very upfront about what you're in for.
Like,
actually,
again.
and what's really funny is Torture is How You Make Friends is actually how Camel and I first met.
Made friends.
Shit, I think that's how Terry Diamantis and I first met.
Yeah, and also me and Gabby. I met Gabby on one of Johnny's Torture streams.
In fact, it was that one as well.
See?
I think I'm the only one who didn't have that because majority of the people that were on the Torture's How You Make Friends stream I was on, I'd already met and streamed with. Well, met via online.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
I think our group is kind of fairly solidified at this point. So, you're probably not going to meet new people through the group.
Often.
Yeah. But no, back then, it's like, Johnny's like, here's my friend Gabby, he's my friend Vince. It's like, oh, hello.
Wait.
I mean,
Frosty Glass just
whole...
said he never said, yes, Frosty, come join us.
Oh, yeah. Frosted needs to see it as well. This is going to be the biggest Twitch
I
stream ever at this
definitely,
point.
just because it's the first one, I need to get Gabby for that one as well.
Oh yes, for sure.
Oh god.
I'm pretty sure there's more people down. That's why I just said it's like I'll probably be busy because it's probably gonna be one of those days I'm working. Johnny's somehow gonna do this on a weekday.
Yeah.
If you hey Hellcat, if you can do it on a Monday or a Tuesday, I'm guaranteed to be there. I will drop whatever the fuck I'm doing to be there to watch it. And
Actually, a Monday would probably be one of the easiest evenings to do that.
I guess we're doing it on Monday then. Sweet.
As long as I'm not minionsing, I'll definitely be watching it.
Well, I mean, like it would either have to be a Saturday afternoon, Sunday in the evening, like mid-afternoon to evening, or Monday night. Night.
Okay.
I can promise you that
as long as I'm not
will-
on another stream, I'm happy to and eager to watch another Hannah Gadsby monstrosity.
I can promise you that I will not be available for
Yeah.
Saturday in
No
a
excuses
very
already.
long time. So
But Monday.
Monday, if you're talking about evening, I can do it. If you're talking about during the day, it's not going to work.
Join us, Angela.
I think Hannah Gadsby is a special enough occasion. We should do 2 torture streams for her, just so that if someone like Frosted or Rotten can't make one of them, we really need.
And then that'd be even better. Like do 2 torture streams and then have the readout stream where we do the whole, talk about it on a day where we all can get together, or at least most of us can get together. Let the suffering commence.
And it's not that I don't want to do it, because I'm sure you guys
Mhm.
will have fun listening to me gripe about that.
Go ahead, say it, Angela. You know you want to call her a bitch. Call her a bitch. Call her a bitch. James, where are you? We need your help. God damn it, James. Try and get Angela to swear.
No, if you're gonna do it on a
Can you say the C, Angela?
I say no,
I'm sorry.
Johnny. Like, if you were gonna do this on a weekday, though, you just have to give me like 2 to 3 weeks notice so I could try to take vacation for it. Because I haven't taken any of mine, and I'm trying not to be a dick and use my flex.
Yeah.
Use your flex. Flex.
We're not going to like ruin days for this.
All right, dude, I have plenty of I have so much goddamn leave.
Oh, I like most of my coworkers. That's the only on my shift. It's the only reason why I'm not trying to fuck them over.
Yeah.
I like my coworkers too, but I got so much leave I need to start using it.
Well, I actually got forced to use my leave. It's like every time my leave got over 20 days, they're like, Terry, take a week off. I was like, yeah.
Terry, aren't you on permanent leave from your job?
Yes, I am now. But when I was working, like every time I got up to 20 days of annual leave, they're like, take a week off. I was like, yeah. If you say so.
Terry, you haven't seen the inside of a job in a trillion years.
When did I stop working? 2017. So, 6 years?
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Speaking of jobs, hey James, Colley, how's the job search going? If you don't mind me asking. I guess
Well said.
James-
Well said.
He may have
He may have died.
No,
Don't
shut
say
up,
that.
because that's
James has his old man mode. He's entered it. All right, so that God damn it, shit, fuck. Final thoughts.
final thoughts.
Who goes first?
If you're
Trybot.
passionate about something, let Sanguine devour it.
Yeah.
Okay. Trybot.
I mean, I'm going with what has now become my standard, which is I do like pain. It hurts Johnny.
Rotncorpse. I guess Rotten's not here. We're going to move to Angela. Angela?
There is a time and a place for pain.
Rotten, you there? James Colley.
Always remember. There you go.
Rotten?
I'm pretty sure Terry likes pain again because it hurts Johnny.
Yes, correct.
And I also like pain because it hurts Johnny and Hey Camel.
Mm-hmm.
With that, we're going to let the morning crew come in. Everybody, good night.
See you later, guys.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.
All right, let's put that button there.